We start our mounting out presentation with the favourite, trained by Bryce Hayes at Warwick Farm. Craig Williams takes a ride. Speed.
Yeah, it was a terrific win at Rosehill last time. He overcame trouble to win. He ran slick overall time and a 21.5 last 400. I guess more significantly, he was able to break 11 seconds in 3 consecutive 200-metre splits. His win prior with 61 was terrific. Straight and unknown, but top pick.
Number 2, King's Troop, ran second to Speed that last start, albeit nearly 2 lengths off him, but did give him 1.5 kilos on that occasion.
Yep, so the 4 kilo swing this way certainly helps, and been kept fresh here. Gate 2, some little query, but I had him as a danger.
Really interesting runner is this filly by Schnitzel, formerly with Gerald Ryan. This is the Talented Fireworks. Ran in a Golden Slipper, ran third in a Riesling in the build-up to it, now with Lindsay Park Racing.
Yeah, she's trialled nicely for the return. She's placed to English in a Group 2. Now, that is Group 1 form is what it is, and also been competitive to some extent with Press Statement. A huge watch here.
Number 4 is Rich Charm, 16 out to $17 for Patrick Maloney in the saddle, and he's really well performed, isn't he? Albeit at lower grade, but he's always around the mark.
Well, his worst career finish is 4th, so he's a bit of a ripper. He's building a great little CV, and look, he was big odds last time, but he gave him a start and a beating at 1,000 metres. I guess stretching to 1,100 in a race of a bit more depth. They're little queries, but you couldn't knock.
Well, Chase the Horizon did chase Rich Charm. Was beaten 1.3 lengths, gave Rich Charm 1 kilo on that occasion, so a turnaround here at the weights 2.5.
Yeah, it was only second up that day, but I think more important than the relative weights, more important than anything, is the fact that he's drawn out this time and Rich Charm's drawn in, so I think he can clearly turn the tables on that galloper.
First of the Ellerton Zara runners is the market mover here, 5.50 into 4.20, Crystal Dreamer.
Looked good at Swan Hill onto soft ground. That was his first exposure to soft, and he was quite dominant. Time was good relative to the better class of horse too. Prior to that, he was a terrific winner at Pakenham on the synthetic track. Has no weight for an informed rider and drawn out. And
his stablemate is Euston Road. This is the filly by Time Thief, who is a 20 to 1 chance on course.
Yeah, I think he's a key hope as well. Look, back to 1,100, I guess some little query, but he's been freshened and drawn well off the inside, a tick for him as well.
He sounds like a he, but she's a she.
Yeah.
Number 8 is Chavuma. This is a 16 to 1 chance on course. This is the Nakoni gelding who won on the synthetic track at Pakenham first up.
Yeah, best roughie for mine here. I thought it was a terrific win at Pakenham, given he absorbed pressure, he kicked away, he was just 0.4 off the track record, he keeps improving and can measure up.
Another one who's been specced in the betting, and another one coming through a good performance first up is Lord Von Costa.
He nailed by Rich Charm here last time. He was backed at odds. The 1,100 probably suits him better than that key rival. I like his all summer long form. That's clearly innocent form, as we well know from through Sydney there.
Have you given up on number 10, Ragazzo del Corsa?
Oh, look, to some extent. Yeah, taking a line through Thalberg, you'd have to have Crystal Dreamer ahead of him on recent form, but I thought the runs prior, he looked like a coming winner, but jury's out a little bit.
11 is Destiny's Reward. Draws a wide gate here, a 70 to 1 chance.
Yeah, sound enough last time, but needs to make up significant ground on both Lord Von Costa and Rich Charm from that race. Does draw out though.
Here's a Testarossa filly, number 12, Make Her Own Way, another one who's drawn out wide.
Yeah, resumes. Forget the last fresh run. That third to Heatherly and Almighty Girl here in fast time is a terrific reference for this class of race. If she runs to that run at $81, she's massive overs.
13 and 15 are scratchings in between. Shea Eden has a runner, a Stratum gelding at number 14, Stragan.
Yeah, just found Shavuma too good. I think he'll be too good for this horse again, although he was first up and has some upside.
Really interesting runner for Russell Cameron is number 16, I Boogie. Only had the one run. That was back at Werribee behind Beach Fighter, and that was back on the 25th of January. We're just locating him at the moment. He's not in the yard at the moment. He's out on the track, and he's the son of Ifraj.
Yeah, well, the debut run was exceptional is what it was. Look, he resumes here. He blew the start by 5 lengths or so. He was favourite, and he beat all bar one. And look, the strong subsequent winning form out of the race, a big watch on him.
An emergency gaining a start is number 17, Ascendance. Darren Gauchi jumping on board for Tony McAvoy.
Yeah, I thought held on okay last time in a really strong off-season race. That Odyssey Moon sort of Saburg, Jalan reference is borderline group form, so can be some hope up the straight here.
All right, let's go through your top 4 selections for race number 4.
Yeah.